If you're here on this video, you're probably asking yourself, what's next? And if you're asking yourself that question, I know that way too well. What's next? That's the question I've asked myself so many times in my life. And if you look back at your life, you probably asked yourself that a few times too. So this one might look a little bit different because as you're growing and you're evolving, your identity is shifting or has shifted. And I'm going to walk you through some of the reasons why you're going through this. Also, how to recognize when that journey is near. What's next is a question that is so annoying. It's so frustrating to just sit there and go, well, what am I supposed to do next? I have no idea. You feel lost. You feel stuck. You feel like you're in limbo half the time. The old version of you can't go back to that anymore. The new version of you doesn't exist yet. So you're in that in-between phase where you're constantly asking yourself, well, what am I supposed to do now? If you can relate, drop that in the comments. But first, my name is Sherry Brown. I'm a mindset mentor, and I have a passion for helping women let go of those limiting beliefs and start walking the path of power and truth by removing all of the masks and all the stories that they were told. So here's the truth. There are signs that you are standing on the edge of something great. You just don't see it yet, but these are the signs to pay attention to. Number one is you feel restless. You feel antsy. You feel like I need to be doing something right now, but I just don't know what that is. So you start to push at things. You start to try to overthink or overanalyze. Well, I should do this because this person was successful at it and it seems to make a lot of money. Therefore, I should do it. So you're restless, but you've also outgrown old routines and old jobs and old people and old experiences. So this in-between phase of feeling restless is something that I say we need to put our energy into to make the best use of that energy. The second reason you might know the journey is near is you'll start to see experiences or people come back, or things that are falling away are no longer feeling the same way as it used to. And so you kind of push back and you're like, nope, that's not for me anymore. And then you see something else and you're thinking, that might be the way to go. But you're still not quite sure yet what that is. Number three is your internal shift. Your values, priorities, and your desires start to change too. Maybe you crave more freedom, more connection, or just a new challenge in your life. Oftentimes when we've been doing something for so long, it becomes monotonous. And there's no sense of growth in that experience. And so we're looking for new challenges constantly because that's how we evolve. That's how we grow. That's how we know we want more. So why can't you see this path yet? This is the most frustrating thing. I get it. I've sat there on my front deck having my coffee and I'm thinking, well, universe, like send me something right now because I don't know what you're doing, but send me a sign, send me a bird, send me a plane, Superman. No, just kidding. But you're looking for signs, you're looking for hints, you're looking for anything that gives you the slightest inkling that there is a journey ahead of you, that you're not just going to be stuck here in this place called limbo. And it's so frustrating not to see the full map. It's so frustrating not to see what is on the other side. Everything's so uncertain. Nothing makes sense to you right now. And you're still truly trying to find what it is that is meant for you. Some things may feel harder because the world has become so saturated with everyone doing the things and hustling. And you're looking around you and you're like, why am I not finding that? Where am I going? I like to think of it as like a highway. You're driving at night, but you can't see the whole entire road. You can see a few meters away, and then you keep going and you see a little bit more. That's exactly what it feels like when you don't know the path ahead. You're just driving slowly, you're taking the next step, you're taking the next idea or the next opportunity or the next guidance from source or universe, and you're saying, all right, I'm going to do this now. And then you start to see a little bit more. Then you see a little bit more. There might be a detour or two. There might be a roadblock, but it's all for a purpose. It is not all for nothing. Whenever you say to yourself, well, why did the universe take me there? And that didn't even work. What was the point of that? There's always a point. There's always a lesson to learn. And maybe it's to teach you something that you didn't know, or maybe it's to show you what you actually don't want. So this is where trust comes in, not blind faith, because trust is the evidence of your past. You have faced unknowns before, and you have navigated them. So what can you do right now to prepare? Here are some steps. Number one is like clear space. Declutter, purge, clean your space, make room. That includes your calendar, your home, your office, open the windows. Space invites opportunities. Number two is get curious. Take small steps outside of your comfort zone, even if something interests you just a little bit. Say you're really good at running social media. Start playing with that. Start playing with maybe testing out certain things like Canva. Start developing your skills in some way, because there's usually a reason why you like something or interests you. So start getting curious about that, and you might start to see little things come in for you, little moments of like, oh, I could totally do this right now. I could totally do that right now. Maybe attend a workshop or talk to people you normally wouldn't talk to. Start making friends that maybe will inspire you to change parts of your life that you never thought before. Maybe it's your environment that you're stuck in that's keeping you in that loop, that's keeping you from moving. And not to say that you always have to be moving, because I don't believe that you have to be moving. I think that if you just know who you are, the core, what your guidance is telling you when these opportunities do show up, that you will know the next right step. And even if it's just a little step, get curious about it. Do it just a little bit. And this last one is strengthen your resilience. This isn't about waiting. It's about getting ready for change, because change is coming for you. Build routines that keep you grounded, whether it's morning meditation, journaling, EFT, morning walks. These will help you navigate your transition smoothly. And if you're quiet enough, you can start to hear those little nudges or those little whispers of what is meant for you next, or what step you can take today. Here's one mindset shift that changes everything. Most people think that when you get a new job, or you start a new project, or you move to a new city, or you launch something new, that that's the beginning. But the truth is, your journey starts now, before all of that. Your journey starts when you said yes. And even though you can't see it, that road up ahead, it is long and it is beautiful, but you just have to be willing to drive a few meters ahead. It will be messy. It will be uncertain. You will fail. You will fall at times. You will doubt yourself. You will be discouraged. You will compare. You will have imposter syndrome. You will say, I give up today. Guess what? That's okay too. You can have a day to relax and rest and recoup. Really important for us to hear the guidance and to be fueled enough to move forward. But create new routines for yourself that don't put you in those spaces where you do get discouraged, or you feel like, you're comparing yourself to everybody else and you need to reach this level, the standard that everyone has said you need to reach, or society told you need to reach. Because the truth is, the social clock that we're living is all made up. It was made up many years ago when we thought we needed to have a job by this age, we need to get married by this age, we need to have a house by this age, have kids by this age, retire by this age. You get to create that yourself, and it is never too late for the next journey. It is never too late to let go of the old and create new. It is never too late to say yes to you and your happiness. So if you're feeling that pull right now, that there's something bigger and you don't know what that is, listen, rest, change your routine, get curious, understand that you have everything you need, all the tools in your toolbox to create what it is you want to create. Even if you don't know it yet, the answers will come, clarity will come. Every action brings in a little more clarity. And if it takes a detour, it's for a reason. Remember that. But even if you're sitting in this space of quiet right now and you're still not inspired, that's okay. Take that quiet, sit with that discomfort, because it is uncomfortable and it will be uncomfortable. But it's through the change that we understand that these moments of discomfort are just preparing us for the things that are meant to come our way. And the universe has a plan for all of us. It's already mapped out. We can't see the map, and that's okay. I remember so many times telling the universe, all right, I don't know what you're doing, but I trust you. I trust that you have a plan. And without fail, there's always something that comes up. And I can never pinpoint the exact moment, because the moments just come in ways that you least expect it. And you will not know the final outcome. You will not get the thing that you've been envisioning. You have to hold on to the feeling of that fulfillment and let the universe handle the rest. And I promise you, take this time. It is right around the corner for you. I know you can't see it, but it is there, I promise. It is waiting to bless you. It is ready to nurture you. It is ready to surprise you in ways you didn't see. I hope this video helped you, and I will see you next time.